Last night, I had a little bit of a fever, so I go to bed early. Woke up today with 101 fever.
And when I woke up this morning, I was feeling pretty dangerous.
So I ended up watching the Maple Leafs vs. Sabres game because I saw the score was ridiculous. First off, the Sabres are one of the most maddening teams in the NHL. It's nights like this that show they do have some good offensive firepower and should be in playoff contention. Regardless of the goaltending in the Maple Leafs, still, 9 goals. That's freaking impressive. The game before this, they lit up 9, so we got to find some type of middle ground, boys. But great game for the Sabres. Alex Tuch had 4 points. Tage Thompson, Jeff Skinner had 3. The top line for the Sabres showed up, and you also had some good secondary scoring. This is showing flashes of what the Sabres could become. Now, I have to talk about it. Ilya Samsonov played horrific in this game. If you're a subscriber to this channel, you know I don't like to talk down on players like that, but this performance was laughable at best. The first goal summed it up perfectly. Now, Greenway had a monstrous hit, gets the puck on the other end, just throws it on net, and it gets past Samsonov. No NHL goaltender should allow that in the net. And right now, your tandem is Samsonov and Jones. Doesn't really reassure you. Now, I don't think Martin played as horrific as Samsonov, but numbers-wise, he wasn't anything to write home about. The Maple Leafs have some issues here, and this is why you gotta be very cautious with a guy coming off of a career year. Samsonov, when he was in Washington, was an okay backup. He'd have some pretty big highs, but then some pretty bad lows as well. He was inconsistent. Last year was the best year of his career, and at this point it seems like it might have been a flash in the pan, because while the Maple Leafs weren't stellar defensively in this game, some of these goals are just inexcusable. And if the Maple Leafs are going to be seen as a contender, they're going to need Joseph Woll to come back and be towards the top end of the league as a starter. At this point for Samsonov, if he keeps producing like he is there any point for the Maple Leafs to bring him back? Because as time goes on, it just becomes more and more apparent. Last year was an outlier. Now, do I think he's as bad as the numbers show this year? No, but I think he's at best a plus backup, but that's just my opinion watching him over his career. Great win for the Buffalo Sabres. It's a little frustrating because if this Sabres team showed up at least 3/4 of the time, they would be in a wild card spot. I said in my previous video against the Sabres, they have all the talent on the roster. They just need to figure it out. And some people mention the coaching. I mean, yeah, forgot to mention that in my video. That should probably be on the table if they keep being Jekyll and Hyde. But I'd like to know your thoughts down below in the comment section. What player stood out the most to you in this game? I'm Captain Paul. I'll see you in the next one.